Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? Oop, a little shaking there. Sorry about that. Sean Wiggins here, along with his co-host, Ref Hansen. Same guy. Oop, a little scratch of the ass there. We are taking this back to June 15th, 2001. I don't know what match this is. I know it's for the Jersey All-Pro Light Heavyweight Championship, and I know Chino Martinez is in it. I vaguely remember this match. June 15th, 2001. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right there. Oh, I'm cleaning something in the ring. There was a wet spot. Sorry for the shaking. Usually I have this set. There's Chino Martinez. A lot of you guys may not remember him if you're an indie wrestling fan now. Chino Martinez in the late 90s and till about 2000. He really didn't come back after this. Might have wrestled another year. Good dude. I liked him a lot. He just didn't put a lot into his character. He didn't put a lot into his career. He was good too. You know, he's tall and he could move. People liked him. He was funny. I liked him. He's a good guy. Maybe he just didn't push. Just didn't want it as much. Like you could tell by his tights, he just didn't really invest. And you could tell by my referee garb, I didn't invest at this time because I was still quote unquote a joke gimmick ref. And then I realized I could do it, and then I, kind of got a little serious. But, so yeah, this charity hall, Bayonne, New Jersey, June 15th, 2001. Pre-9/11. Can you believe that? There's always something with the JAP music. And so me and Chino were talking about something. I don't know what we're talking about. God, I miss this building. It's a liquor store now. If you've watched my previous videos. There he is. Softcore Nick Berk. Nick effing Berk. This was my favorite. There's Doug. Doug rules. He's holding the camera, the RF video camera. Nick Berk, one of my favorite people. He had an alter ego named Nicky Benz, and he was hilarious with it. Guy who got that wrestling was entertainment. But at the same time, he was missing a few chromosomes when it came to what makes up a great wrestling talent. But he had a lot of it, too. Hell, he still does. He's got to be 45. I feel bad for Nick Berk. In wrestling, if you get into the wrestling industry, you're going to go to a lot of wakes. And I was actually real close friends with Doug Gentry. He was real close friends with Trent Acid. And he was real close friends with Z-Bar. And all three of them are gone. Which is... when I say that stuff, it blows my mind. Because you'd get to the show, and you'd go to the RF video table. They'd be selling 1 million tapes. And sometimes Z-Bar would be working for them, and I'd say, "Oh, what's up, Bar, you friggin' maniac?" And I'd see Doug, and Trent would be walking by. Now all three of them are gone. It's weird how the older you get, you lose so many people. I don't know. It's one of those weird life phenomenons that is crazy. Well, there's Nick Berk, but we remember them, and no one's really dead if they are remembered. And you remember them every day. I'm ringing the bell. I think this turns into a three-way. Might be giving it away here. Nick Berk and Chino Martinez. There's a handshake. Wow. Pre-Ring of Honor with the handshake. Is that something or what? And now, music is playing. I'm not going to play it because I don't want to pay the copyright fee. Oh, here he is, cuz. Billy Lowlight Reil. Billy, I have no more teeth left Reil in his little gold garb. He actually looked good here. He just didn't have any muscles, Cool story about Billy Reil. I don't like Billy Reil. I dislike him a lot. The older I get, and now that I'm a dad, I hate less. But, he's going to talk. I'll let him talk. Wow, well, I guess, he was Booker here. Because we have a three-way dance. And that's how JAP did it. Very ECW. And that's the ECW influence of matches called on the fly, which is good and bad. But anyway, back to shitting on Billy Reil. Greatest story ever. Billy Reil used to walk around telling everybody, and it was around this time, that, because at this point, WCW and ECW both died in March of 2001. Whereabouts. And WWF was the only game in town. Well, at the end of 2000, and see, nice told the world. The end of 2000, beginning of 2001, he was going around telling people, because he supposedly had an ECW dark match, and WCW was interested, and the Dory Funk, or the Marty Funk camp. I hate when the guys don't go over the top. See, if Billy had a body here, he'd look decent. He's got a guinea tee on. And that he was going to the Marty Funk dojo, and WWF was interested. So he was going around telling people that all three companies were interested. And classic Danny Doring, I'm sure he said it to him. He told me he did. Oh, nice tope. Oh, yes, there were still fans on that side. Danny Doring went up to Billy Reil one time after WCW and ECW went out of business and was like, so Billy, who'd you go with? Which one? Who'd you sign with? Because just Billy was just a fucking jackass. He would always lie. Just like... WWF was not interested in a guy who looked like that with no muscles. If you're going to look like that, you at least have to have a body. At least you have to be able to take your shirt off. Or, I don't know. I mean, he wasn't a great enough worker to get away with it. And Billy could do a couple things. I'm not going to totally crap on him. Well, yeah, I am, because he's just douche. If you knew him, you'd understand. Maybe one of the most least liked people in the history of the industry. The independent world there. Nice backbreaker by Chino Martinez. Or a Samoan drop. And that's the thing with three-way dances, is that good moves get done and the counts get broken up instead of the guy kicking out, making it look like he's strong. I don't know. There's a lot of schools to that. Nick Berk now. And there's the thing about these three guys. Like, this is, I'd say all three of these guys here are 25, 26. Ballpark. Maybe a year or two older. And Nick Berk looks good. He's in the tights there. But the consistency of their performances wasn't enough. And this was the hardest time. And Raven said it, but screw him. He has his own podcast and his own YouTube channels, I'm sure. The worst thing that ever happened to professional wrestling was WCW going out of business. The absolute worst thing. I mean, it would have been great if ECW could have hung around too, but you're never going to make money there. The bottom line is so many guys like these three, and I'm not saying it's because of that these three didn't make it, but if WWF wasn't interested in you, you were screwed. You had nothing to do. Danny stole your move. You were screwed. You had nowhere to go. You had nothing to do. You could go to Japan, and some guys did do that, but I mean, not a lot of guys wanted to go to Japan. I mean, everyone thinks that Japan is like, and it is for a lot of guys, but I know more that don't want to go because you don't want to like live your life over there. I don't know. I've been to Japan once. It was great. I was there for WXW, but it was overseas troops tour, so I didn't get to work in any of the feds. Nice. See, that was nice. See, Billy did do some nice things. And Billy definitely called that to make him look like the babyface that everyone was cheering for, which is smart. And Billy was slick. You know, he spent a lot of time around Dennis Carluzzo. Dennis Carluzzo had a brain in his head. You know, he was smart. And I'm sure he taught Billy some stuff. Nice move by Nick Berk. 1, 2. I mean, we've seen some decent stuff. Weak breakup of the pin, but worked nonetheless. God, if this building was just a little bigger, if JAP could have like secured it and just held on to it, because this building had a cool little crowd, you know, a lot of the same people showed up, but it was neat. And look at Billy's tights here, the gold. It looks good, but the pockets are sticking out, and he's wearing a guinea tee like this. It's the drizzles. At least he had wrestling boots. And now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. I mean, a big move here could take it. I remember how this match ends. I won't spoil it. You're going to be pleasantly pleased. Or you won't be. I don't know. Depending on who you're cheering for. Billy Reil with a kick and a low blow, which... You know, it's a good move, but you have to do it in front of the ref. It's not the best thing. And I have to walk around and pretend like I didn't see it. Because the low blows are disqualifications. Billy goes for a cover. 2 count only. So you youngsters out there who are watching this, if you are a nerd, like I was, and you Google literally every wrestler known to man, well, we didn't have Google when I was in high school, but if, if that's a thing now, and you're Googling every wrestler, and you're going on YouTube to watch every single human being possibly wrestle, Moonsault lands sort of on both. Nice. I do a double cup. See, there's a couple good. Billy would pull some decent things out. It's just personally, he's one of the least liked human beings on the planet that was ever in this. He knows why I don't like him. We don't even have to get into it, but so many don't. He blocked so many people too. So many guys on the indies. Nick Berk. He blocked Nick Berk on all of the social media platforms, and Nick and I would just laugh about it. I don't know what happened between those two, but they used to be friends. And, well, no, I know what happened. It's petty. Anyway, I'm getting into personal stuff. Billy Reil now. Off the ropes. What's he going to go for here? What was he going for there? Oh, that was the move I feared the most in wrestling, was the German. I actually did go check on him because it looked like his neck just... I mean, you land just half an inch the wrong way, it's over. And I didn't make mention of Kat. Kat is sitting on the outside of the ring. You see her there in your... fore view, or is that your rear view? No, it's your front view. Front view. Kat is the valet on the outside. She was a terrible valet, but everyone liked her. Right, well, maybe not everyone liked her. I liked her. She just wasn't a good valet. She didn't, I don't know, I think she just did it to hang around the guys, that's it. But, she's doing well. Friends with her on Facebook. At least I think she's doing well. Hope she's doing well. Kat, if you're watching this, I love you. She's mom now. And now what? Ooh, Chino, nice. See, he would save that. Chino did some good stuff, man. Chino, wish you stayed with this. I don't know how far you would have gotten. Who knows how far anyone would have gotten. I mean, you look at some of the guys who get signed to contracts and you just scratch your head. Billy Reil now. DVD driver. Is that going to be it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. 1. No. Why did I stop? Oh, because Kat was supposed to distract me and didn't. And Kat sticks my head in her tits, throws me to the ground, and throws baby powder in Billy's eyes. Oh, they made me look like an asshole here. And I was too slick and too young, not slick enough rather, and too young to just shit on the match and DQ it. Billy throws the frickin' powder, gets the powder thrown in his eyes. Nick Berk with his own DVD driver. 1, 2, 3. Nick Berk's the champ. What is happening here? Well, Nick Berk is the JAPW light. Hey, Danny. Nick Berk is the Jersey All-Pro Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion. And it looks as if Kat, who came out with Billy Reil, has turned on Billy Reil and has joined Nick Berk. She just helped Nick Berk out. Chino Martinez comes up short, but Nick Berk wins the Light Heavyweight Championship. I don't know how long he held it for. I'm going to guess like not long at all because he never did. They always give him the belt, take it right off him. And Kat, look at this. Kat, you Jezebel. You Jezebel! Nick Berk, your Jersey All-Pro Light Heavyweight Championship. Well, thank you, Modtron Productions, who released this. Modtron Productions is the #1 for... They were so great at videos. I hope they continue to do more. And now, Billy Reil is really hurt here. I'm going to get this towel. I'm trying to help him out. He got some stuff right in his eyes. The plan went well. The execution went horrible. They gave Kat too much to do in that. I had no choice but to, look like an idiot. And they made me look like a fool. Well, see, I haven't watched this match at least in 15, 16 years. Longer than that. And now I have to yell at Nick Berk. As the salt thrown in the eyes. Nick Berk, your light heavyweight champion. Excellent match. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this one. More coming. Nick Berk, my guy, your light heavyweight champion. Twin brother of Nikki Benz. He uses Billy Reil's valet to his advantage. For Sean Wiggins, for Ref Hansen, I'm Sean Wiggins, and everybody here at Wiggy Time on the Fly. Thank you for joining us for this three-way dance. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hell of a lot more to come. Jersey All-Pro Wrestling 2001.